It's official. I'm done dieting. It may have taken me a year to get to this point, and I may not have lost all the weight I wanted to in the last year. I'm actually up 2 pounds from where I was a year ago. But I have learned so much about myself and about diet and nutrition, and I just feel like I have finally found the diet and lifestyle that is sustainable and lifelong and healthy and everything that I was looking for a year ago. Today is November 24th, 2020, and welcome to I'm Done Dieting Part 8, which will also be the final part of this series, at least for a little while. I may revisit or give an update after, 6 months or a year, but what I really want to focus on talking about is the diet and lifestyle I have found that has made all the difference for me, and that is the Starch Solution by Dr. John McDougall. I'll get more to the Starch Solution in a minute, but let me just back up to Part 7, which was 12 weeks ago. So today I actually weigh the same as I weighed in Part 7, and I think I was the same in Part 6 as well. But it's been 12 weeks since I filmed Part 7, and my weight totally went on a roller coaster over these couple months of the fall, mainly because I found the Starch Solution, had great success with it, losing 2 pounds a week for 4 or 5 weeks in a row. Then I went on vacation out of town for a week and ended up gaining back everything I had lost. And I've known this about myself, but just seeing it in action so recently really made it hit home for me. And that's the fact that I can feel in my body when I'm healthy, when I'm losing weight, when I feel lighter, versus when I was out of town for that week and I was eating a bunch of crap. I felt so heavy. I was going to bed every night feeling either bloated or just kind of uncomfortable in my stomach. I knew I had eaten crappy food that day. I knew I had eaten too much, or some of both. That also ties in with the main lesson I learned this year, which is that how I'm feeling on the inside is generally reflecting how I'm feeling on the outside. And anytime I've had any mental struggle with seasonal depression, or with the quarantine we all went through in the spring, and sometimes feeling lonely, anytime that I'm struggling to feel good mentally, I'm generally struggling to feel good physically as well. And it's like my outsides end up matching my insides. And so if I'm happy on the inside, I end up looking and feeling better on the outside. It's just kind of how I feel. So for me, it's mainly about consistency and habits. When I'm in good habits and I have a consistent routine, I feel good about myself. I feel like it's so easy to stay on track with a healthy diet and lifestyle. And when I take myself out of my environment, when I went out of town for a week, that's when I got totally thrown off course. And I know that's something I need to work on, because I can't live the rest of my life holed up in my house. And I have succeeded in the past year of leaving my house and taking my own food with me to wherever I'm going, so that I stay healthy and stay on track, especially if I'm going someplace where I know it's going to be hard to find, first of all, something that's vegan, and then second of all, something that's healthy and vegan, because a lot of times the vegan option is deep fried pickles or whatever. So I know I can do this, and I know I can find the success. I think a part of that weight gain when I went out of town for that week was that I had so much success on the Starch Solution in the month prior to that. I think it was partly ooh, I deserve a reward because I'm doing so good and I've already, lost a bunch of weight. And then B, it's self-sabotage creeping in again. The main thing about self-sabotage is you don't really do it on purpose. You're not consciously oh, I just lost, 8 or 9 pounds. I'm gonna go gain those back. No, it's something that happens on a subconscious level, that there's fear that you don't deserve it all, that you can't have success in your career and a good relationship and be in, the best health of your life. And so I'm really trying to work on my confidence and believing that I can have everything I want in life in terms of, finding a happy relationship and having great friendships and having success in my career and being as healthy as I can be. So even though I'm currently 2 pounds up from where I was a year ago, I know I'm on the right track. I've been losing weight consistently week after week, and I have that healthy feeling in my body of like feeling lighter and more energetic, and just like I feel like I can feel my body changing even though the number on the scale might not say so yet. So let me tell you more about Dr. John McDougall and his 3 books that I've recently read that just like opened up my eyes. I just can't believe I couldn't see this before. So there are 2 phrases that I had heard before about a vegan diet but just didn't like sink in. The one is the fat you eat is the fat you wear. I'm like, okay. And then the second was that olive oil isn't a health food, that vegetable oil is still pure fat. And again, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. The way Dr. McDougall explains oil and fat just completely clicked to my brain, and I'm like, that's it. That's the answer. And it's those 2 phrases I just said, that vegetable oil is pure fat and the fat you eat is the fat you wear. So I was aware of the fat and calories in certain things I've been eating, like my vegan coffee creamer. Like, I understand the calories in there and that there is oil in there. Where I wasn't making the connection was with the oil that I would put on vegetables to roast them. Whenever I would roast potatoes, cauliflower, tomatoes to make salsa or marinara, I would be doing a drizzle of olive oil or a couple drizzles of olive oil. I was easily adding anywhere from 1 to 4 tablespoons of oil, which could be 120 to 480 calories. So looking at all that as extra calories that I just wasn't really thinking about, that explains why losing weight has been such a struggle. If you have excess fat on your body to lose that you want your body to burn as fuel, you can't be eating a bunch more fat and then thinking that your body's going to choose to burn the fat that's already on you versus the fat you just ate. It's always going to burn like what you just ate before it burns something else. So I mentioned I read 3 of Dr. McDougall's books. The first one was The Starch Solution. Highly recommend. Dr. McDougall points out that we are starchivores. We have ran on starch as a human species for as far back in time as we can look. When you look at ancient civilizations from all around the world, they lived on potatoes and corn and rice and barley. Potatoes are quite literally the perfect human food with like the perfect amount of nutrients, traces of fat and protein, and just like everything you need. There have been multiple studies of people literally living on potatoes, just potatoes. So Dr. McDougall's Starch Solution recommends a diet of 70 to 90% starches. Potatoes, sweet potatoes, rice, quinoa. And the other 10 to 30% of your diet can be fruits and vegetables, and if you're at a healthy weight, nuts and seeds and avocados. Dr. McDougall says if you're trying to lose weight, then you probably shouldn't be eating the nuts, seeds, and avocados because the fat you eat is the fat you wear. After The Starch Solution, I read Dr. McDougall's program for maximum weight loss, which has a lot of the same information as The Starch Solution. Like, Dr. McDougall is not jumping on any trends or anything. He's been having the same plant-based message throughout his career. As I just said, in The Starch Solution, Dr. McDougall talks about how your diet should be 70 to 90% starches. In his maximum weight loss program, he's using that same concept, but then he's looking at your plate in a way that you're going to fill part of it also with non-starchy vegetables like broccoli. So he talks about doing a 50-50 plate, where if you look at your plate, half of it is going to be filled with non-starchy vegetables and the other half with your starch. So that is what I was doing for that month where I was losing 2 pounds a week for like 4 or 5 weeks in a row, was doing the 50-50 plate for every meal. The main thing about the way Dr. McDougall talks about eating is that there is no restriction. Even if you're dieting and you're doing the 50-50 plate looking to lose weight, if you're hungry, you can have another 50-50 plate. It just also has to be 50-50 with the non-starchy vegetables and the starch. Don't just go eat more potatoes, but have some more broccoli too. The third book of Dr. McDougall's I read is called The Healthiest Diet on the Planet. And that book to me was like the simplest, easy to understand. Like that is the book I would gift somebody if I was trying to teach them about this lifestyle. I listened to the book on Audible and it was only like 2 hours and 20 minutes. I've actually listened to it twice now, but I'm sure the actual book is longer because it includes like a recipe section, which obviously they don't read you the recipes out loud in an Audible book. So I would definitely recommend all 3 of those books by Dr. John McDougall. He does have a few others, and you can also find a ton of resources for free on his website, like a lot of his lectures and different talks he gives, and also on his YouTube channel. So if I didn't make it crystal clear, Dr. McDougall recommends 0 oil in your diet. He says that the healthiest diet on the planet is a vegan, whole food, plant-based diet with no oil. And after everything I've experienced in the last like 8 to 10 weeks, I definitely agree. So after a year of ups and downs with my weight and my mood and my motivation, I have finally figured it out. I finally got to that place where I am truly done dieting because I have found a lifestyle that works. That's easy. I have no excuse to not continue to live this way that I know works so well for me. And like I look back on that week of self-sabotage and it's just like, why? I know I deserve better. I know I deserve to treat myself better. And that was, I guess, a lesson I had to learn this last year as well. So I'm going to be filming a lot more videos and recipes and talking more about Dr. McDougall and the starch solution and how this high carb, low fat way of eating is what works for weight loss. It's like that miracle that everybody keeps looking out there for and they think it's in like butter-filled coffee, and it's not, people. So I guess that's it. I'm done dieting. And I don't have it all figured out yet. I haven't reached my goals in terms of weight loss and things like that. But I figured out how to stop obsessing about food and how to be done with the calorie counting and everything else that goes along with dieting. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today and watching this video. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you in my next one. Be well.